Greetings, everyone. This is Rock and Roll Spot coming at you with the weekly comic book roundup. We, as I said earlier, we have a actually not too big, not too large a haul of Marvel books this week. So let's keep going with Exceptional X-Men #8. Where we left off, Alex, Axo or Alex, had been spending time with Sheldon Xenos, the founder of a startup known as Verate. Of course, which was is getting genetic material from people, kind of in a 23andMe type of situation. However, Sheldon Xenos is in fact Mr. Sinister. And so, the issue opens with Sinister intending to clone Alex, but mainly because Alex's mutation is something he is very interested in. The fact that people will just tell him things that secrets about them. And so he intends to harvest that ability to himself, and of course to ensure that he also managed to inoculate himself against it, and to ensure that no one suspects a thing when Axo is not around. He made a clone of Alex, and the clone is not great. I mean, physically speaking, yeah, but for example, there's his family. He's the clone of Alex is pouring orange juice on his dinner. I mean, hey, you want to get a glass of orange juice with dinner? Well, go for it. You know, I I'm probably not in for it, but you know what? Hey, if that's your thing, you like orange juice? Have at it. He's a part of a deodorant. He hangs out with hangs out with um, Bronze and Melee, but Fire they're thrifting, and small electrical fire sparks at the thrift store, but and Alex doesn't change color at all. Even after one of the other shoppers says that proclaims they're all going to die. Elsewhere, he sings along some Adagio song. Then Bronze takes Melee into the lady's restroom and basically saying, basically say, for girl talk, and like, that's not it. That's not Alex. And Bronze makes her case, and Melee points out, yeah, you're right. And they should call Katie. However, Kitty's in the shower. Doesn't hear her phone ring or her phone buzzing because it's on silent. But and she gets out of the shower. Kitty gets a call from a potential lady friend. Uh, but lady friend is curious if wants to ask Kitty something if you know, if Kitty feels comfortable telling her. That she wants to know why normal is the core word for her. And but then she has to text. She sees a text from Melee SOS, and Sinister is doing his experiments, but something odd is happening. Then Melee and Bronze confront Alex about not being the clone, about not being Alex, and the clone melts. And that is where the issue ends. Good issue. Good issue. Should be interesting to see how the whole thing plays out, especially with likely getting involved and having to deal with Sinister. As the Krakoan era showed, Emma is not overly fond of Sinister. Moving on though to our next book, we've got X Factor number 9. Where we left off, Havoc and Frenzy attempted to help Xavier and did a little bit, while the rest of the team actively tried to return Xavier to Greybalk. So, the issue opens with Havoc and Frenzy having lunch with General Mills in New York. And she's got a mission for them. Also, ONE does have an interest in preventing Doom's Doom plants. But the two basically the Black Ops team and the normal team are set to leave at the same time. And well, there are some stowaways on the plane with Frenzy and Havoc. Dr. Reyes, Zyber, and Granny Smite. who is actually may have just got on the wrong plane. And so, Havoc and Frenzy's mission is to get the AI computer core from um, the Chechen mutants that stole it a few issues ago from Gigosha. Um, and Granny Smite is used as a distraction, and Havoc, Havoc Frenzy and Zyber bust into the building. Zyber's kind of afraid that maybe he might die if he under electromagnetic EMP. And he manages to take down the computer core. But it knocks him out though. Frenzy takes on three of the Frenzy and Havoc take down two of the or three of the Chechen mutants, including Strychnine. Mainly, and they're taking into custody because they saw Havoc in Frenzy's faces, so they can't plausibly deny that X-Hunter did the mission. Cecilia Zyber is recovering, and he talks with Granny Smite, wondering how it is that she's not afraid to die. And she says that after she lost her husband, her kids, everyone she ever loved, she lost her fear of dying, which made her realize that in her life she was afraid of losing, but love. And so the advice of an 80% sane old lady is worry about filling your life with love, death, love. Death will take care of itself. But Strychnine, a question gets posed to Havoc by Strychnine. Why is it that they didn't tell Havoc about about what the mission that the rest of X-Factor was supposed to be on, and why is it that they left it at the same time? Because the mission is an assault on Polaris. There's basically Pyro, Forget Me Not, and Angel. And so Angel goes Archangel, and goes to Polaris. Of course, she has a little bit of overconfidence, because Archangel's wings are metallic. They're metallic, but non-ferrous. And so, Polaris' powers don't affect them. And Strychnine has smashes containment, and break out of his containment and flood the plane with poison. And that Havoc gives the order to abandon ship, and that is where the issue ends. Oh boy. Gotta get those dissonants, right? Of course, Archangel is the perfect operative to use. he can be very easily manipulated. Anyways, moving on to our last book for the moment, we've got Cable, Love and Chrome, number 4. Where we left off, Avery, Cable's lady love, is dying after a raid that her and Cable pulled off. Buck got pulled off, but Cable's not going to let her die. Cable doesn't want to let her die. And so he intends to time travel. Use time travel to save her. And so the issue is basically, at first, Cable attempting to save her just before her death. Then going back to when she got infected with the Toyota virus, and trying again. However, Avery's sister is still infected, and Cable notices in the past, techno-organic virus mingled with the cracked husk of a Rockwell power core. The same power core that extended to the time stream in the first issue. The young Avery realizes that Cable's probably kind of responsible for the Tia virus being on Earth. And he time signs away, and utilizes his own TO strain to basically mutate her TO strain into his, but it has some rather adverse physical effects, and Avery remembers him and realizes that he had an Asian day because of time travel. And now Cable's transponder is easy to replicate, and Avery now sees every timeline, every new possibility. She can hear the humming inside her head, like insects singing. And she says that the woman he knew is gone. Avery Ryder is dead. Long live Cicada. And that is where the issue ends. So Cable just created his newest greatest enemy. Can't say I'm surprised, but yeah. Anyways, that's gonna do it for now. As always, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Links to my Facebook, Blue Sky, Instagram, Mastodon, Twitter, Patreon, and PayPal can be found in the description box down below. This is Rock Roll Spock signing off saying, live long and rock hard.